Hey you, so I was recently asked why Perth mint are my favourite or what's seen as the best mint out there by an individual. So I thought I'd do this video just giving a few points on the points on why I love and hate the Perth mint. So I'll just broke over why and my own personal opinions here. It'll be fantastic to hear everybody else's why I believe they are so good or number one for me, and give the highlights and the points on that, and also point out the things that I dislike or hate about the Perth mint. So I'll break straight into this as I've got an array of Perth mint coins here, and just get straight into one of the first reasons as to why I like them, and this is their designs. I think out of all the mints, they do the best designs. I'll put it out there and easily say hands down they do. Now you have a lot of mints, obviously, that do have a lot of designs, and some mints are very heavily themed. We'll take the Royal Canadian Mint, for instance. I mean, their quality control on their bullion coins is absolutely dreadful, but one thing you can give to them is they have a theme for every day of the week. So they'll have franchises, animals, wildlife, lunars, the likes of. But I like what Perth do. They also do have their gimmicky, well, every mint has their gimmicky theme, but I really do love a lot of their designs, from their birds, where we have the kookaburras, and the swans, and there's other bird coins that they do, but I'm not going to know off the top of my head, or I just don't personally collect them. I'm going to be referring to a lot of the modern stuff, as when it's coming to the Perth mint. I believe they're like one of the best or number one modern coin mints out there, if anything. So for me, it's going to be their birds, which I love, which are the kookaburras, and the swans, the recent release swans. Absolutely love this piece here. And you've got somewhat of a mythical bird there when we're looking at the phoenix. So, you know, it's not every day you see one of those, but I just really love what they do. I don't know a lot of the designers, whereas it comes to the Royal Mint, you have Jodie Clark and the likes of, so the ones I really do pay attention to. I don't know who designs these, I do put them out there. But I love what they do, I love their designs, I love their lunar coins. There are a lot more, I don't know, flamboyant and, you know, really out there, pop arty designs, as we all know, with the Rwandan coins and the likes of, but these guys are still top in terms of the designs. So that's going to be number one of the main reasons as to why Perth mint are number one for me, and that's going to be the designs. Just purely for the designs of their coins that they do is just, you know, number one, eye-catching. I think they're real stunning, and it's just up there for me. So that's one of the reasons why I prefer and really love Perth mint, and they're number one for me when it comes to things like that in the design department. Now next is going to be the packaging, as we can see with all of these. Now on some of these we can even take a peek here. If I grab a few more, when we're talking out of packaging, even packaging, in the end of the day you're purchasing the coin, and when it's even a bullion coin, you're just going to be purchasing the coin. But the fact that this mint, for the best of my knowledge, have always gone about providing individuals with a sealed roll. I'll put it out there, it's no secret. When you have mints, either MCM, I don't know, Bullion, CoinMart, whoever it is, or the likes of Atmex, and you know that these dealers are sending in batch coins for grading, you're going to be suffering from or at risk of receiving rejected coins. So the fact that you can purchase coins and they come how the mint sent them to the dealer, it always gives you that peace of mind. And Perth Mint do that ever so nicely on every range of coin you can get from them. It's always going to be coming packaged with the capsule regardless of the coin. I think it's only on their recent kangaroo coins that you're recently getting these now with no caps, but you know what you're getting when you're getting those. You're getting a fantastic low quality investment bullion coin. So I'm more than happy with that. Everything else, and I mean, it's not something they've done from the get-go, to the best of my knowledge, has always came either nicely sealed, wrapped. Now these things, you're not worrying about forgeries when you're purchasing from a dealer. It just gives you that peace of mind knowing that your coin wasn't cherry-picked. If this coin would have been in Modern CoinMart or Atmex, you could bet your bottom dollar they would have sent all of these in and gone over them. I've seen videos where dealers have claimed they haven't been doing it, but they've been cherry picking the best coins and then sending them out to you. If they would be marked down or reduced or sold as, you know, rejected 70s or even 69s, then that'd be okay. But you're not told that. You're under the impression that you're receiving a perfect coin. So it's great that from the actual mint, you could know if you purchase something from this dealer, you can request whether you're buying a whole lot or the likes of. Even when you're buying partial, you can see that I think this is half a roll. You can request that it comes sealed, so you always get that guarantee when you're dealing with the Perth mint Also, all of their stuff comes in these stunning capsules, so you have nothing to worry about there. Also, as we've seen as of recent with a lot of the newer mints out there, or guys that are dealing with the mints, they will send you a proof coin in just a baggie, and you know, just the old way is terrible at best. And that's when we're talking about packaging. On all of their coins, the packaging is A1, stunning. I've always find it funny how you're paying a high premium for a package, and you know the complete package is always going to be when you're getting the presentation, especially when you're paying that extra premium. You want to know you're getting in, you know, something just as nice. The Royal Mint, I have to give them kudos for that also, but Perth Mint, it comes standard regardless of the size you're buying. It's rare you'll get a package in from them, from the capsule to the box, where it will be shoddy. You always know you're getting that quality there. If anything, you're going to be complaining about some type of a milk spot. So I'm just loving how everything of theirs comes sealed up, so you don't need to worry, especially with dealer intervention. And you know, you're always getting a capsule on your goods, and always good solid caps as well. With a lot of the 2 ounce coins, you've got these new ones that they had, but on the Kookaburra coin here, so they've always been doing it. You can see these older 2 ounce capsules that they've got here, but they are both really nice capsules, fantastic quality. Seen individuals recently complaining about the Royal Mint's quality on what they're doing now on their lunar coins, saying it's not the best, easily comes off and the likes of. So their packaging, from the capsules to the presentation boxes, are definitely up there as well. Definitely A1. So that's another fantastic reason as to why Perth Mint are number one for me when it comes to just the modern coins and just the mint in general. So another thing is going to be, as many have said in the past, the fact that they display their mintage numbers. That's also a fantastic thing. We have coins that have taken off and doing very well now, and they have a track record of just not looking into that. It's always going to be those little things that count and go that extra mile. It's not playing as big a role as it once did, as you've got dealers and mints doing a lot more now when they're going on to dilute the coin, but it gives you some type of indication. I recently inquired about the Rwandan coins, just putting this out there, for, mintages, and I got back from others, it's just not going to happen. Or from the wildlife coins that they done, starting from 2008 and 2012, I believe there was 5,000. There was no way individuals were finding out the mintage. Now, to justify that, the dealer told me, look, they still sell for a premium. So the fact that you can't find them and they say they've stopped minting should give you peace of mind that that's the case. But it's always good to know when you can find out whether they hit 5,000 or they didn't. So it could be even lower. So you can get that added bonus. But other dealers don't do that for some reason. It's just not, you know, a matter to them. But with these guys, Perth is something that they do display. It's updated before the end of the year, so you can check on it every other month. I'm not sure the months they do that. It'd be fantastic to know, but it's definitely a plus point in for them, and something that everybody has come to realise and love with the Perth mints. That's just going to be the fact that they display their mintage figures and the likes of. So that is just fantastic. Now, going on to one more thing that I absolutely love about them, and that's going to be the fact that you can purchase all the coins from the actual mint themselves. It's a luxury. It's something that we all have become accustomed to, but once you start dealing with individuals that make coins, which is rare, but the coins actually go on to do great things, but you don't have the ability to purchase them direct from the mint, you can see the kind of frenzy that it's able to cause. And to give an example, when you have the thing like the twin Kookaburra coin set, as I displayed in one of the videos saying it was a bad purchase, you was only able to compare that because the mint themselves actually went on to sell the product, then gave it to the exclusive dealers at Mex, who went on to gauge the prices, as what we're seeing now with the Rwandan coins and a lot of the higher premium coins. The fact that the mint, so it gives that baseline where individuals are able to say, look, if they can do it, you guys can. No excuses needed. So it's, their actions speak louder than their words when they hike the prices up when they really don't need to. It's just strictly business for them, and they couldn't give a damn. I've gone into that before where they're looking in the secondary market pocket and the likes of. So when you have a mint that does fantastic products, you can, the same goes for the Royal Mint. But as of recent time of releasing this video, when we just got the Dragon coin release, there seems to be somewhat of a hoorah. Not 100%. I have locked in on the coin. We'll be doing a video when it comes. But the coin was purchased for £455 sterling. Now, I understand the Royal Mint have upped that price to £475. So I don't know if individuals have locked in at the 475, but it goes to show, I'm not sure, as I haven't really been paying a lot of attention to whether Royal Mint normally do that, but usually with the mint, as we're talking about Perth Mint, it will be set at one price. You don't get that scenario like dealers where when they're running down to 1% or 2% stock, or the last 10 or the likes of, they increase the premiums. You're not going to get that from the mint. So that's always a luxury when you can purchase it direct from the mint, because it stops all the hoorah and you're going direct. You're never going to need to worry about any type of cherry picking situation, the likes of. A lot of mints fall into that category, like I just mentioned, the Royal Mint and the Royal Canadian Mint and the likes of. But when you have all of those ticks, fantastic quality coins, fantastic packaging, and coins that do on and show a good track record of appreciating. Yes, they're not doing so well now, but when you take a lot of things into account, like cryptos and where a lot of new money's going, it's inevitable, but they are still going to be destable. Coins, the lunar coins, are recognizable worldwide by all dealers. In the UK, where you're going to have problems maybe shifting some collector coins, a UK dealer is going to always know a Perth Mint lunar coin. They're just world and renowned for quality, so it's never going to be a problem. So although you're not going to be getting the very fantastic premiums you saw on the Lunar One resale coins, you always know there's a strong premium behind that. And the fact that you can purchase from the mint really does cut out the middleman / dealer and gets rid of all the tomfoolery going on there. So those are going to be the main reasons as to why I like the Perth Mint and why I think they're number one. Now, to touch on the reasons why I don't, although few, I still have to bring them up. Now, the first one is very, very personal and we could call petty, but it was on a reason why I don't like the Perth Mint is on their 2017 Kookaburra video that they released. Now I believe it was the up close video. If you guys want to go and watch that video, you know, me being a Perth Mint fanboy, noticed towards the end when they're showing the reverse, I believe, the side with the Kookaburra actually on it, they're doing an up close shot. Now on the video I noticed that it had milk spots around the 6 o'clock, the 7 o'clock and the 8 o'clock area. So if you go watch the video, you'll see us all around this area where I'm pointing. Not on this coin, on the 2017 Kookaburra coin. Now, me being the ever so observant fanboy, mentioned in the comments, hey, you know, no, tut Perth Mint, I expected better. You're displaying a coin with milk spots on. Now, you know, they all make boo-boos when regarding the milk spots that can be fixed. But I found it very sloppy on their end that they was displaying a coin up close at that, and it had milk spots on. Now, the part I don't like here is that they went on to block my comment. So that was very, you know, of them. I'd say, if anything, that was true constructive criticism at its finest. You know, if you don't like it, change it, fix it, address it, do something. Don't try blanket it with an individual that does videos like these, promoting and also giving his dislikes on your practices and coins of the like. So that's going to be my number one dislike with the Perth Mint. Hopefully they see that and learn the errors in their ways. You're going to find individuals that are going to say bad things. It wasn't emotional, it could be petty, but I brought it up and they went on to block the comments. So if other individuals want to take a look at that, that's one thing I definitely dislike with them. A second thing is going to be how they handled these coins with the whole silence that they took with them. Yes, with Perth Mint also, a lot of their modern coins, to the best of my knowledge, there's never been any type of errors, let's call it as I saw it. And it would have been interesting because it was a first. This is an error coin. This is actually a normal Dragon Phoenix coin. But because it was a first, it was of so much interest. They chose to, you know, and not address the issue. And I did do a video showing where they did reply to an individual via their web chat option. I don't know, on their blog site. I heard in the back channels from dealers that they knew about it and they was trying to sweep it under the rug. You know, just basically saying if you've got the coin, send it in and they'll replace them, no issues, and just leaving it at that. The way they handled that, of course, I wanted some more of an in-depth explanation. I mean, how else did they say we effed up? You know, we effed up. So it would have been interesting to get some type of dialogue from them on what happened, how it happened, and how many of them were out there. But we got back whatever we got back on the last update video I done on the errors is where we've left it at. So it would have been interesting to see if we could have got anything back from that. So that would be another thing that I disliked from the practice of the Perth Mint. And touching upon the last one, it's a lot of the dealer exclusives that are happening with the Perth Mint. Now I know that's just strictly business, so there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. But the downside I see with that, and it just is when we're talking the Silver Swans, it was a scenario where in Europe, we wasn't able to get them, so it created a frenzy and a bubble. Whereas in America they landed first because they was an Amex exclusive. It wasn't the same case in Europe. So with these exclusives, as I was mentioning, it works out better when the actual mint themselves are selling the coins. With these exclusive, it cuts the mint out totally. And then when you're dealing with a mint or a dealer like Amex, we all know the shaft, and you're going to be getting it from both ends. So I dislike that, but I can't see that stopping. If a dealer wants to get the mint to commission a load of coins to them, I guess there's nothing we can actually do. But I don't like it, but it'd be a lot better if they held more of a percentage of the coins and went on to sell them from their site, because I know they do pay attention. And just another little niggle is just when a bit more on focusing on lines where they're bringing out new products instead of recycling others, and just focusing more on lower. You know, you've got 25k, so you're hearing when people want lower. But, you know, take a look at the competition and see if you can better them, because it would be much better coming from a world-renowned mint like Perth than what we're getting at the moment with a lot of these more low-key, low-balling, short-term greed dealers and mints. So those are my points on why I love and dislike the Perth mint. So it'd be fantastic if you guys could put down any other mints that you like, pointers that you like of them, or any things that you like and dislike about the Perth mint also. For many, they are the #1 mint. I mean, hands down, they do the best quality. I would never say they don't milk spot, because they do. I've had proof, all types of coins from the Perth mint that milk spot. I think all silver milk spots regardless, but whatever they're doing, they go that extra mile to have less. So if it's rinsing off the cleaning agent or anything of the likes of, you're going to get that type of service when you pick up a Perth mint coin. So it'd be fantastic to hear you guys' likes or dislikes from the Perth mint, or any other mint that you think is up there or better than them, and give the pointers on why. So hate or love it, guys. Let me know what you think of this video. Don't forget to come along and follow me on the links that I left in the description. Don't forget to go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We get one more shot at that, and I'll catch you guys in the rebound.